During the Dark Harvest, an insular doomsday cult known as the Unseen made their presence known across all of Ramsgate, unleashing the Rift Stalker upon the waking world. Over the course of this week, I will be diving into the storied history of both the Dark Harvest as well as the mystery shrouding the Unseen, beginning with the latter. For this video, we'll be taking a look at one of the short stories introduced with the arrival of the Dark Harvest. Let's begin. The graffiti was fresh. Even several feet away, the smell of paint was overwhelming, creeping up and under Zola's sentinel mask. If she were to touch it, would the paint still be wet? She let her hand creep toward the first glowing glyph. "Can you read it?" a voice echoed behind her. Zola startled, jumping back from the wall. There, in the shadow of a shuttered doorway, a woman in a gray cloak stood and watched. How long had she been standing there? "Do you understand the writing?" she asked again. The adrenaline had already begun to ebb, replaced instead by a quiet annoyance. She wanted the woman to leave. This was her discovery, after all, her mystery. But the woman showed no signs of leaving. "I can read some of it," she admitted. "Not all of it." The woman gestured toward the drying graffiti, indicating the first glowing line. "This part. It says, 'Do you carry?'" Her finger followed the glyphs as she translated. "And here," she pointed to the next line. "Lantern. It's a call phrase. A kind of greeting." Zola suppressed a shiver of excitement. She had only managed to guess at the first few words, and here was a whole line. A key. "Where did you learn to read it?" she demanded. The woman studied Zola as she had studied the glyphs. Her expression was impossible to make out in the darkness, but after a moment, she nodded. "I wrote it." "Teach me," said Zola,